The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Ottumwa basketball on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Let's get you to the court with the voice of your Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody, from Mount Pleasant tonight. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Single game tonight as your Ottumwa High girls basketball team is on the road for a rematch against Mount Pleasant. The boys team is at home playing Mount Pleasant tonight. We'll have score updates as the game goes along, but we'll get you all the live action of the girls game right here on KBIZ and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Ottumwa comes in at 6-14. They're 4-5 in the CIML Metro Conference with one game to play. Mount Pleasant is 9-10. They are 4-5 in the Southeast Conference. And for Ottumwa, coming off Friday night's loss at home to Lincoln, and Ottumwa was right there. They avoided the slow start. They slogged it out with Lincoln through three quarters. They were still very much in the game, only to see it slip away on senior night. The Bulldogs have come a long way since early January when Lincoln blew them out, but there's also a very long way to go, especially for the freshman core of this squad. Addison Ransom had a senior night to remember, posting 18 points and 14 rebounds. Pardon me, but she would gladly trade that double-double for a win. Tonight, another milepost for OHS with their rematch against Mount Pleasant. It's been a long time. November 29th, as a matter of fact, was when the Bulldogs faced the Panthers at home in late November. And can Ottumwa find a better way to deal with the size of Mount Pleasant, which features four starters at least 5'9" or taller? The OHS post players did not fare well in the first meeting, and Ottumwa needs something more out of them tonight if they want to split this season series. As for Mount Pleasant, they are 9-10, as we mentioned. Their head coach, Kurt Watson, is in his fourth season, a 34-50 record here. And the record for Mount Pleasant doesn't seem to match the stats. The Panthers shoot a very respectable 43% from the floor. They pull down better than 34 rebounds a game. They average 10 assists and 10 steals a night, and yet they're only 9-10, and they'll need to win their last two games just to match last season's record. Andrea Lopriato leads them in the three major categories, 21 points a game, 10 rebounds, 4.5 assists, while Jaden Brumbaugh, an Iowa State shot-put recruit, scores 7.5 points and pulls down better than 8 boards a game. Kenna Lamb scores 12 a night, so she gives the Panthers a third scoring option. But why are the Panthers only 9-10? Well, strength of schedule has something to do with it. Mount Pleasant has racked up 6 of its 9 wins against teams in classes 1A, 2A, and 3A. They're only 2-8 against fellow Class 4A teams, and then they're 1-0 against 5A with their victory over Ottumwa back in November. The Panthers only allow 47.5 points a game overall, but when it comes to their games against 4A competition, that climbs to nearly 56. So while Mount Pleasant's height has dominated some teams from smaller schools, they haven't fared well against teams their own size. Now, they did beat Ottumwa the first time around, and Ottumwa, of course, is a very young team, kind of in a rebuild with 6 freshmen in the rotation, and sometimes 7. But OHS can look at those numbers and say, well, Mount Pleasant's still a good offensive team. Their offensive numbers have been pretty similar no matter who they're playing, but they haven't defended as well against the bigger schools, and Ottumwa was certainly hoping for a better showing tonight than the first time around. Still plenty to come on the pregame show. Coming up after this 3-minute timeout, we'll look back to that first meeting between Ottumwa and Mount Pleasant, and we'll talk about where Ottumwa stands with the pending announcement of the regional brackets, which should happen on Wednesday. That comes your way after this 3-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream. Bulldog girls on the road at Mount Pleasant tonight. This is the second meeting between these two teams this season. Way back on November 29th, Mount Pleasant beat Ottumwa 43-29. Just the second game of the season for OHS. And Ottumwa in that game hit a pair of threes in the third quarter to open up a 29-24 lead. And then they never scored again. They watched Mount Pleasant end the game on a 19-0 run spanning over 10 minutes. The Bulldogs held the Panthers under 32% shooting. No mean feat when you consider Mount Pleasant is shooting over 43% as a team on the season. But Mount Pleasant pulled down 18 offensive rebounds in that first matchup, a number OHS cannot allow them to get anywhere near tonight. The Panthers were missing their second leading scorer, Kenna Lamb, but Tristan Shull stepped up in her place. Both Shull and Andrea Loperado scored 18 for the Panthers. Camden Krause led Ottumwa with 8 points that night, but the Bulldogs only got 6 points from their post players combined against the tall Panthers defense. Again, some things have to change tonight. The Bulldogs are a much better team than they were back on November 29th. They've grown a lot. There's still a lot of growth to be done, both finishing up this season and moving on into future seasons. Mount Pleasant's grown as well, you'd have to think, so we'll see just how far Ottumwa's come over the course of the bulk of the season. Now, tonight will be the last game Ottumwa plays before they find out where they're headed for the regional playoffs. Those are supposed to be announced Wednesday, although I have heard that they might get it out tomorrow night. We will see. Whether it's Tuesday night or Wednesday, we're just not sure what Ottumwa's looking at. Even head coach Joe Vandenberg told me before the Friday game against Lincoln that he had no idea where Ottumwa might go. Now, a little homework that I did over the weekend tells us a couple things. Number one, strictly by Ottumwa's record, 6-14 right now. If you judge only by record, then Ottumwa would be in amongst the number 4 seeds in Class 5A, which if they strictly structure the regional brackets as a 4 plays a 5 and then the winner plays the 1 seed, Ottumwa could conceivably get a home game a week from Wednesday, the 16th. I think it's the 16th, maybe it's the 15th. Whatever date a week from Wednesday is, it would be the 16th. I had it right the first time. I had to run the calendar through my head again. But Ottumwa could conceivably be a 4 seed and host a 5 seed. in the first round on Wednesday, with the winner having to travel to one of the number 1 regional seeds on Saturday the 19th. That's if they strictly go by record. Now, if you look at the other teams around Ottumwa in that 5-6 win range, the Bulldogs don't compare that well to all of them. They've lost twice to Lincoln. They've lost to Urbandale, who's right in there, and you could make an argument that based on head-to-head results and the quality of some wins by some other teams in there, Ottumwa, if they seed it more closely than just by record, the Bulldogs might find themselves as a 5 seed, where they could be on the road to face a 4 seed on Wednesday the 16th in the opening round. The question is how closely the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union will look at the seeds 3 through 5. Over the years, and it's pretty common knowledge, the Girls Union pays very close attention to how they seed the number 1 and number 2 regional seeds, and then not as much attention to 3, 4, 5, especially 4 and 5. And sometimes you get a 4-5 matchup. Ottumwa's played in a few of those. Sometimes you get a team that probably should have been a 4, actually skipping that Wednesday game and going directly to a regional semifinal against maybe a number 1 or a very good number 2 seed. And to me, that's the least desirable result, because obviously this Ottumwa team is not yet equipped to take on an elite team in Class 5A, but you'd like to see the Bulldogs get a competitive game, whether they're a 4 or a 5 seed. You'd like to see them get a competitive Wednesday game, and whether they win or lose it, that's something that they can learn and grow from, as opposed to Ottumwa having to play a game like they played against Southeast Polk early in the year, or Valley early in the year, or even having to play Dowling, which Dowling took it easy on Ottumwa and played their starters only about 10 minutes. In a playoff game, Dowling certainly would not do that. So I don't think it would do Ottumwa any good if their only playoff matchup was against a team like that. I'd like to see them be a 4 or a 5 and play in a 4-5 matchup on the Wednesday. And, there's no real argument to me whether if Ottumwa gets a 4, gets a home game, great. If they're a 5 and they have to go to a 4 seed, you can understand that. You're just hoping that OHS gets that kind of a game and doesn't get slotted directly into a Saturday regional semifinal against one of the elite teams in Class 5A. But we'll find that all out on Wednesday. All right, we will take, let's see, about 2 minutes until teams finish warming up and they start doing the starting lineups. So let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll return with those starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Mount Pleasant tonight. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Time now for the starting lineups for your Ottumwa girls getting ready to take on Mount Pleasant. In the backcourt, the point guard, 5'4" freshman Camden Krause, 6.5 points, nearly 4 rebounds a game. The other guard, 5'7" freshman Briley Yeager, 2.5 points and 3 rebounds a game. Then Ottumwa's going big up front to try to counter the size of Mount Pleasant. 5'9" freshman Hunter Caldwell gets the start, 3 points, nearly 5 rebounds a game. 5'9" freshman Nellie Morgan in the starting lineup, 4 points, nearly 5 rebounds a game. And the leading scorer, 5'10" senior Addison Ransom, nearly 9 points and just over 4 rebounds a game. As for Mount Pleasant, their starting lineup begins with 5'9" senior Kenna Lamb, 12 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. Joined in the backcourt by 5'10" junior Andrea Lopriato, their leading scorer, 21 points and 10 rebounds a game. The third starter, 5'11" junior Kate Schimmelfennig, 3 points and nearly 5 boards a game. The fourth starter, 5'9" sophomore Andy Scott, 2.5 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. And the fifth starter, 5'10" sophomore Elsie Lang, 3 points and just over 5 rebounds a game. And that starting lineup from Mount Pleasant, 5'9", 5'11", 5'9", 5'10", 5'10". There's a reason Ottumwa is going with a big starting lineup tonight. 3 post players, Ransom, Morgan, and Caldwell. Bulldogs in the red road jerseys, white lettering Ottumwa across the front, white numbers front and back. White and silver striping down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Mount Pleasant home white jerseys, maroon trim on the collar. The jerseys on the front say Panthers in maroon. They've got gold numbers trimmed in maroon front and back. And you've got some maroon trim on the white shorts for Mount Pleasant. First meeting between these two teams, November 29th. And Mount Pleasant won it 43-29, ending the game on a 19-0 run after Ottumwa had forged a 29-24 lead in the third quarter. This is always a tough place to play. I will just be candid right now and tell you I do not expect many favorable calls from the Stripes tonight. We'll try to temper that just because that's the expectation usually when we play just about anywhere in the Southeast Conference, but this floor especially, we've seen some interesting officiating over the years, but hopefully nothing stands out tonight. Addison Ransom will jump it up for Ottumwa. Lopriato controls the tip, though, from Mount Pleasant. They move right to left in the opening half. Bulldogs pick up man-to-man. In the front court, Ottumwa really hedging out high. And they get it up high on the right to Kenna Lamb. Lamb brings it back up top. Go left side for Andy Scott. Scott into the lane for Lopriato. Trying to drive on Caldwell, put it up, off the rim and good. But Coach Vandenberg said they're going to try to make Lopriato work outside, but she gets an inside bucket to start the game. Mount Pleasant pressure. Kraus in a lot of trouble in the backcourt, gets it to Yeager. Yeager throws it away. Intercepted layup, no good. And the rebound, though, saved to Mount Pleasant. The second try, no good. Rebound to Kraus. Kraus race, trying to get into the front court, trapped in the backcourt again. Mount Pleasant pressing even on a miss. Now throws it across the timeline to Hunter Caldwell. I think Tristan Shull, number 13, started this game. She wasn't listed on the starting lineup. Now Ransom right side of the lane. Kicks it left side to Yeager. A whistle and a 3-second call on Ottumwa. Our first quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. So Mount Pleasant I don't think Elsie Lang is in the game. I think Tristan Shull, number 13, 5'7" junior, got the start instead of Lang. She has it on the right side. Dribbles left, no back right, goes in the corner. A baseline drive and a bump foul call on Ottumwa as Andy Scott tried to drive. That's on Nellie Morgan, her first. Bulldog post players got to be careful of foul trouble tonight. Lopriato to throw the inbounds pass. Nothing underneath. Now gets it outside the lane to Lang. Back to Lopriato. She'll try a baseline jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped to Caldwell. Minute and a half gone first quarter. Bulldogs down 2-0. Kraus into the front court. Camden between the circles, bouncing high on the right side for Caldwell. Caldwell to the left for Nellie Morgan. Morgan to the wing, back to Kraus. Kraus around a pick. Up top to Ransom. Ransom fake to pass underneath, goes right wing to Yeager. Yeager around a Ransom pick to the free throw line. Kick it out to Morgan. Left wing to Caldwell. Around the pick. Mount Pleasant switching every screen. Kraus picked up her dribble, and up to rescue it is Caldwell near the volleyball line. Right side for Yeager. Briley dribbles in, kicks it out to Morgan. Morgan left wing to Kraus. Kraus around the pick and had it knocked out of bounds. And they say last touch by Ottumwa. Well, here we go. That ball was just knocked out of Kraus's hands by Lang and out of bounds. And the official, who, by the way, we had these same officials when we were at Washington, just casually pointed Mount Pleasant's way. No big deal, right? Pass goes left side for Scott. Launching the lane, knocked away by Morgan, but the loose ball picked up by Lopriato. Then Nellie Morgan, who is still chasing after the ball, is called for her second foul. It's not what Ottumwa needed, and now off the bench will come Maya Fuller, the 5'7" freshman, to replace Morgan. And that's the one thing Ottumwa didn't want, is one of those post players to get early foul trouble, but Morgan has to and will have to sit. Inbound goes in the lane to Schimmelfennig. Kick it over to the right side for Scott. Backs it out to the wing, up top for Lang. Pardon me, that's Shull. Shull left side of the lane, forcing her way in Lopriato. Missed the layup. Rebound to Caldwell. Good defense inside by Ottumwa. Didn't give her a good look at it. Kraus across the timeline. And more importantly, Bulldogs getting some defensive rebounds off misses early. Caldwell up top, right side for Kraus. Down low for Ransom. Pivots in the lane. Dribbles all the way across right to left. Layup, no good. Wouldn't curl over the rim. Rebound batted out of bounds. Last touch by Mount Pleasant. Boy, Addison went right to left around three defenders. Got to the rim, just couldn't get her shot to curl up over and in. But Ottumwa will keep possession here. 4:59 first quarter. Kraus to throw the inbounds. Underneath to Ransom. Layup, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Panthers. But then Caldwell will get a tie-up on Kenna Lamb, and Ottumwa gets it back again. Boy, Ottumwa cannot miss bunnies like that when they're wide open. See if Ottumwa can get another good look here. Inbound to the corner to Ransom, to the wing Yeager. Back in the corner, Kraus, a three on the way. Off the rim, no, but the weak side rebound run down by Fuller. Lob back underneath to Caldwell, put it up under pressure, no good, and the rebound to Lopriato. Ottumwa had some good looks there, couldn't get anything to fall, still down 2-0. Lopriato into the front court. Bulldogs playing back off her, daring her to shoot the three. She does, and she hits it. Lopriato's only a 21% three-point shooter, but she hits that one. And now Ottumwa calls a timeout before the inbound. 4:24 first quarter, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Ottumwa inbounding, trying to break the Mount Pleasant press. Ransom into the front court. Picked up her dribble across the timeline, but gets it ahead to Caldwell. Now back to Kraus in the middle. Left side to Fuller. Fuller, a baseline drive, got to the rim, little floater, good. Maya Fuller with a nice move and a finish, and Ottumwa's on the board. That's something Coach Vandenberg's really been trying to get Maya to do, put the ball on the floor and use her athletic ability. Now over to the right side is Lamb. Into the corner, now quickly underneath, and a touch pass underneath, nearly lost, but the layup put up and good by Lopriato. Off the assist, I think, from Shaw. And it's 7-2 Mount Pleasant. Inbound to Ransom over the head of the press. Addison into the front court, dribbles all the way to the right corner. Picked up her dribble, goes down to the block for Caldwell. Caldwell up and under move, but her shot blocked. And the rebound to Lamb. Caldwell ties her up again. But this time the arrow favors the Panthers. Sub for Mount Pleasant. Here's Elsie Lang checking in. She'll replace Kate Schimmelfennig. 3:30 first quarter, Mount Pleasant 7, Ottumwa 2. Tristan Scholl into the front court. Crosses over, top of the key, throws it left for Lopriato. She'll take another three, and she hit that. Well, the strategy of sagging off of Lopriato has cost Ottumwa a couple of threes. Now it's 10-2, and the pressure nearly forced a turnover. Kraus in a double team. Gets it back to Fuller. Baseball ahead to Caldwell. Knocked out of bounds by Lopriato, but Ottumwa will get a reset on that 10-second count and inbound from the near end of their own bench. Ransom fires it all the way across to Yeager. Riley across the timeline. Had it knocked out of her hands, and Lamb picks it up. Lamb had it poked out of her hands from behind by Yeager, out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant, but that did break up the fast break. Wonder how long we're going to go without a foul on Mount Pleasant when they're so aggressively pressing. Lopriato inbounding. And that's a 5-second call. Or no, Mount Pleasant gets a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Mount Pleasant timeout, they get their inbounds pass underneath to Kenna Lamb, who lays it in. First player other than Lopriato to score for Mount Pleasant, and they lead 12-2. Kraus against heavy pressure. Tries to dribble out of it, gets it to Fuller left side. Up ahead, pass deflected, and nearly stolen by Lopriato. She tried to bounce it off Yeager, and the officials say she did not, so it'll stay with Ottumwa. Kennedy Hugan checking in for OHS, replacing Yeager, 2:39 first quarter. Ransom inbounds, throws it into the backcourt for Kraus, and she'll bring it through the midcourt circle across that Panther logo. Camden right side for Caldwell. Up top through the hands of Ransom. Fuller trying to rescue it. It got batted into the backcourt. Fuller touched it, but it goes out of bounds through the door and out into the lobby. And it'll be Mount Pleasant ball whenever they figure out how far it went. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. They just now bring the ball back in. 2:25 first quarter. Ottumwa down 10. Lopriato gets it underneath to Shull, and her layup is good. Boy, Ottumwa's given up two inbounds passes right underneath the rim And it's led to 2 quick buckets to make it 14-2. Inbound to Kraus, and her pass stolen by Scott. And then Ransom called for the foul, trying to get it back. Her first team foul, number 3. Right now, Ottumwa all out of sorts against this Mount Pleasant press. Kate Schimmelfennig back in for Mount Pleasant. Inbounds goes to Lang underneath, and she missed a wide open shot. Rebound to Ransom. Ottumwa fell asleep on that inbounds, but then Mount Pleasant missed what should have been another bucket. 2 minutes to go, opening quarter. Kraus left side to Fuller. Fuller to the corner, Caldwell underneath off the hands of Ransom, and the loose ball picked up by Lamb. Ottumwa turn it over again. Lopriato into the front court, slowed up by Caldwell. Throw it left side to Lamb. She'll try a 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound off the hands of Ransom. Picked up by Mount Pleasant underneath to Lang, and she's fouled on the floor by Ottumwa. That's on Caldwell, her first. Team foul number 4. No fouls on Mount Pleasant yet. Panthers trying to get it in. They go to Schimmelfennig. Now Lopriato in the corner. Drives in, got all the way to the rim. Missed the shot, and we get a tie-up on the rebound, and that'll give the ball to Ottumwa on the alternate possession. And 4 fouls on Ottumwa, none on Mount Pleasant. Same official did the JV game. As Fuller's trapped in the corner, gets it left side to Kraus. Camden splits defenders. Over to the right side, lobs it across the timeline for Caldwell. Underneath, pass deflected. A Ransom was open, but a hand in the passing lane. Kenna Lamb has it, racing the other way. It goes up top for Schimmelfennig, left wing for Scott, to the corner for Lang. Lang back up top to Lamb, and a 3 on the way off front of the rim. No good. Rebound to Hugan. Tosses it back to Kraus. Kraus trying to get around Kenna Lamb into the front court. Crosses the timeline. Goes right to left. Around the Ransom pick to the corner. Fuller underneath and too tall for Hugan. Hugan snuck behind that pressing defense, was open in the lane, and Fuller's pass was too high and too strong. 50.5 seconds to go, opening quarter. Ottumwa down 14-2. Lopriato will walk this into the front court. Mount Pleasant may hold for 1 shot here. Next year they wouldn't be able to hold it this long because we'll have a 35-second shot clock. Instead, Lopriato puts up a long 3 top of the key. It didn't even draw iron. Bounced all the way back out up top where Hunter Caldwell tracks it down. Under 30 to go. Kraus between the circles. Left side for Fuller. In the corner, Caldwell. Tried to go in the lane for Kraus. Knocked away. Caldwell got it back up top to Ransom. 18 seconds. Addison dribbles right. Had her pocket picked by Lamb. Lob it up ahead, Lopriato. Kraus trying to catch up. Stands her ground, but good body control by Lopriato to not commit the charge. A layup good. 16-2. 4 seconds. Fuller's pass stolen. Kick it out, Lopriato drives in, didn't get the shot off in time. 16-2 after 1. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Start of the second quarter, your Ottumwa girls, a rough first quarter here at Mount Pleasant tonight. They trailed the Panthers 16-2. Mount Pleasant with the ball. As Tristan Shull will bring it into the front court. Throw it left side for Andrea Lopriato. Lopriato up top to Schimmelfennig, left wing, now quickly underneath And a travel is the call. Good defense by Ottumwa underneath. That was, well, their numbers are kind of hard to read for Mount Pleasant. It was either Andy Scott or Elsie Lang underneath. They're all 5'9", 5'10". You can't pick them out that way either. And now Camden Kraus fouled in the backcourt. They actually called one on Mount Pleasant, on Tristan Schull, her first. First foul of the game on Mount Pleasant comes at the 7:47 mark of the second quarter. It was Lang who traveled, by the way. That's an 11, not a 10. Small numbers on these uniforms. Inbound to Kraus. Double team comes. Camden trying to find her way out of it. Gets out of it on the dribble. Try to bounce it ahead. Stolen by Lopriato. She gets going back the other way. All the way down. Layup good. Lopriato already has 14 points. 18-2 Mount Pleasant. Morgan inbounds to Kraus. Up ahead to Chloe Bradley. Now they got a 2-on-1 the other way. Bradley to Veda Monahan. Monahan jump stop, throws it up, and a foul is called, and she'll shoot two. Bit of a bailout there, but a bump foul called on Kate Schimmelfenning, her first. Team foul number 2. Monahan going to the line. 3 of 5 on the season. First free throws of the game for either team. And the first one up, and a little too strong. Mount Pleasant student section is not well populated tonight. The students who are there are certainly committed. Apparently it's a beach night. I see Hawaiian shirts and a lot of shorts, even though it's only about 20 degrees outside. Second free throw too strong, and the rebound batted out but controlled by Schimmelfenning. Quickly gets it up ahead to Schull. Schull crosses over it, slowed down by Yeager, kicks it back to Lopriato. Kick it right corner of Schimmelfenning, quickly underneath to Lang, and a foul on the floor before the shot. That'll be on Chloe Bradley, her first. Team foul number 5 on Ottumwa. And that foul on the floor, no shot. Lopriato will throw the inbounds pass. And lobs it up top for Schimmelfenning. To the corner, Lopriato. One dribble in for a baseline jumper. Missed it short, but the rebound came right back to her. Throw it to the right wing, and a 3 on the way is short. Out of the hand, I think, of Schimmelfenning. The rebound to Lamb. She missed her shot. Mount Pleasant on the floor to get another rebound. Schull has it left side. Kick it right wing. Another 3 on the way by Schimmelfenning. That's short. And finally the rebound to Nellie Morgan. Well, Mount Pleasant picked up several offensive rebounds there, but Ottumwa never let them put the ball in the bucket. Let's see if the Bulldogs can find a basket here and get things going in the right direction. Trailing 18-2. Yeager up top. Good catch by Monahan. Dribbles right towards the corner. Kraus back up top. Yeager fakes left, goes right, gets it to Kraus. Kraus backs away from Kenna Lamb. Throw it left side from Monahan. Down to the baseline, Yeager. Underneath to Morgan. Tried to turn around in the lane. Got tied up by Lamb. The arrow will keep it with Ottumwa. 6:18 first quarter. Addison Ransom and Hunter Caldwell back in, replacing Bradley and Monahan. A couple good minutes there for Chloe Bradley and Veda Monahan off the bench. Kraus to inbound. Looks, and lobs it up top for Yeager. Yeager gets it back to the center for Caldwell. Hunter. And miscommunication there. Tried to lob it underneath to Ransom, but way too tall and out of bounds. 6:12 opening quarter. Ottumwa having all sorts of trouble with this. More so with the Mount Pleasant length on defense. The press has really hurt Ottumwa when Mount Pleasant's had made baskets. They're down 18-2. Lang up top. Left side Schull. Lob in the lane for Schimmelfenning, and the left-handed layup good. Ottumwa also struggling to keep Mount Pleasant out of the lane. Inbound to Kraus. Nearly had it poked out of her hand. Double teamed in the corner. Needs some help. Gets it ahead to Nellie Morgan. Morgan trying to dribble ahead. Lost it, but Yeager rescues it. Briley into the front court. Picked up her dribble outside the lane. Had it knocked out of her hands. Got it back up top. Throw it left side to Kraus, and then try to get it to Ransom off her hands and out of bounds. Andy Scott checks back in for Mount Pleasant. 5.5 to go second quarter. Our second quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Bulldogs down 20-2. Schull across the timeline, lob to the free throw line. Schimmelfenning, left wing Lopriato, one dribble and a 3 in and out, no good. Kraus comes to the rebound. Camden lobs it up ahead for Yeager. Briley into the front court. Picked up her dribble, got it back to Kraus. Right side Caldwell. Down low for Ransom. Put it on the deck, double team. Try to go up, shot blocked out of bounds. And that goes down the tunnel towards the doors for the Mount Pleasant locker room. We keep losing balls out of sight, out of the gym entirely. Our official finally able to retrieve it. Camden Kraus will throw the inbounds pass from the Ian Panthers on the baseline. Gets it right side to Caldwell. Tried to go underneath, lost it. Lopriato the steal. Behind the back dribble. Fires it up ahead and got confused. She had Scott on the right and Shaw on the left, threw it between them and out of bounds. Maya Fuller back in for Ottumwa, replacing Caldwell. And Mount Pleasant sets up pressure. It's like a 1-2-1-1 and they trap out of it. Inbound to Kraus. Lobs it left side. Yeager waits on the bounce. Fakes. Now splits defenders into the front court. Nice move. Kick it right side for Maya Fuller. She drives in. Skip pass stolen by Lopriato. That pass might have been tipped as well. Wanted Morgan left corner. Good idea, but I think the pass was tipped. And then Lopriato picked it off. Lob it right corner. Schimmelfennig. Tried to go in the lane. Fuller knocked it away, but it went back to Schimmelfennig. Now Lopriato right wing. Picked up her dribble there. Goes in the corner for Schimmelfennig. Into the high post, and the jumper by Scott, no good, and a good box out and rebound by Ransom. That was a good defensive sequence for Ottumwa. Now Kraus into the front court. Get to the top of the key. Oh, they go right side to Yeager. They weren't paying any attention to Kraus. Now Morgan in the corner for a three right side, too strong. Weak side rebound to Shaw. Tristan Shaw through the midcourt circle. Throws it right side for Lang. A collision. What's the call here? It's a shooting foul. Ottumwa wanted a charge. Nellie Morgan tried to take the charge. And they're going to get Nellie for her third foul. Boy, I thought Nellie was there. It's team foul number 6. And Coach Vandenberg is saying, why is that not a charge? First free throw short for Elsie Lang. She's only 41% from the line. Caldwell right back in for Ottumwa, replacing Morgan. Kenna Lamb back in for Mount Pleasant, giving Lopriato a rest. Even 4 minutes on the clock, second quarter. Second free throw for Lang is good. She's got 3 points. Mount Pleasant leads at 21-2. Ransom splitting defenders, crossing over into the front court. Picked up her dribble, throw it left side for Kraus. Kraus throw it to the wing for Yeager. Riley looking underneath, goes up top to Caldwell instead. Now underneath to Ransom. Trying to go up against Lamb, kick it back out. Caldwell tries a three, off the rim, no. Rebound pulled down by Andy Scott. Scott back the other way. Over to the right side in the corner. Schimmelfennig launches a three, air ball, and the rebound on the floor. Kraus corrals it, gets out of a double team, slows it up. Still under pressure, gets it left side for Fuller. Try to go back to Kraus, too tall. Saved by Caldwell. What a save by Hunter Caldwell, and now Kraus has it again. Yeager picked up her dribble top of the key. Right side for Kraus. In the corner, Fuller. Underneath to Ransom. Ransom off the glass. Not quite there. Got her own rebound. Fouled on the putback. Or no, they say it was a held ball and a blocked shot on the putback, and the arrow gives it to Mount Pleasant. Kennedy Hugan into the game, replacing Yeager. Boy, Ottumwa deserved points on that possession just for the save by Caldwell. The errant pass too far in front of Kraus. It was going out of bounds near the Mount Pleasant bench, and Caldwell with an incredible save. I hope those of you on the video caught that, or watching the video caught that, obviously. Scholl over to the right side, and a quick three in the way by Kenna Lamb, too strong. Soaring for the rebound, Schimmelfennig, but she lost the dribble. Ransom down to get it. We'll get a held ball again, and the arrow this time gives it back to Ottumwa. 2:47 to go here in the second quarter. Ottumwa down 21-2. One good thing to note here, it was 16-2 at the end of the first quarter. Mount Pleasant's only scored 5 points in this second quarter. The Bulldogs' offense has been better. And now we have a rabbit-eared official staring up into the Ottumwa fans for some reason before starting play. Now Kraus nearly lost it, dove on the floor to get it, and is called for a travel. And Coach Vandenberg saying, how's that a travel? He's saying she rolled over, and Vandenberg saying she didn't roll over with the ball. Now Mount Pleasant inbounds. Lamb between the circles, right side for Scott. Back up top, Scholl into the high post, Lopriato down the lane left side, layup, no, off the rim. It hit the rim about 3 times, and Ransom, who defended well on the play, also gets the rebound. Addison gets out of a double team, gets it back to Kraus. There's a double team waiting for Camden. Poked away from her, diving on the floor again, and Ottumwa gets a timeout. 2:18 until the half, down 21-2, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens for the ultimate Sonic experience. And by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Ottumwa inbounding after its second timeout, 2:18 to go until the half, trailing here at Mount Pleasant 21-2. Inbound to Kennedy Hugan across the timeline right side. All the way down to the baseline, picked up her dribble, throws it back right wing to Caldwell, up top to Kraus. Kraus right wing back to Hugan. Down to the baseline again on a dribble, her defender falls down. Lob in the lane, deflected, and stolen by Mount Pleasant. Tristan Scholl back the other way down the center, pull up, goes left wing, Lamb launches a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound batted by Fuller, out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant, 1:54 to go until halftime. Kate Schimmelfennig about to check back in for the Panthers. She will replace Scholl, so that makes a tall Mount Pleasant lineup even taller. Lopriato will throw the inbounds. And went right side of lane, but the shot blocked by Ransom. Elsie Lang thought she had an easy layup, and Ransom blocked it clean from behind, but now Ransom stripped. They get it back underneath the Lopriato, and her layup good. And Ottumwa gets a great defensive play, but then a turnover wipes it out. Inbound to the corner to Kraus. Long pass to the middle for Hugan, up ahead left side to Fuller. Don't have numbers. Fuller back to Hugan. Kennedy, right side to Kraus. Minute 25 until the half. Ottumwa down 23-2. Fuller drives left, pull-up jumper, short off the rim, rebound to Scott. Andy Scott racing into the front court, left side. Slows it up on the wing. Skips it right side for Lang, through her legs, and cannot save it from going out of bounds. Riley Yeager back in for Ottumwa. She will replace Caldwell. 1:08 until halftime. Mount Pleasant will not press this time. Kraus through the midcourt circle. Right side for Yeager. Mount Pleasant's in a 1-2-2 zone, it would appear. There's Fuller, left wing to Kraus, shot fake, one dribble, back to the wing for Fuller. Up top, Yeager. Ottumwa going small here, got 4 guards on the floor. Fuller fouled as she tried to drive. That's on Andy Scott, her first, only the 3rd foul of the half on Mount Pleasant. 44.9 seconds until halftime. Ransom inbounds to Fuller. Maya into the corner, tipped away by Lamb and out of bounds. It'll stay with OHS, 39.4 remaining. Inbound comes to Kraus again. Brings it up top, left side to Fuller. Fuller down to the corner and a handoff to Hugan. Hugan skips it right side for Yeager. Up top, Kraus. Camden tries a 3, too strong, and the rebound to Yeager underneath. Kicks it back out to Kraus, left wing. Fuller for a 3. Off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Lopriato. Had a good look at it that time. Lopriato into the front court with 10 seconds. Right corner, Schimmelfennig. To the elbow for Lopriato, up top to Scott. Scott left side for Lamb, a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Ransom, time expires. Ottumwa down 23-2 at the half. They only allowed 7 points in the second quarter, but they didn't score any of their own. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us. Courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, Ottumwa trailing Mount Pleasant 23-2. Girls action tonight here on the road. The Bulldog boys playing at home. Still waiting to get a score update from Evans Middle School on how the boys are doing, but for now we can tell you it's been a tough first half for Ottumwa offensively. The only bucket belongs to Maya Fuller. First quarter bucket that at the time made it 5-2. Mount Pleasant since then has outscored Ottumwa 18-0 the rest of the way to the half. This would be a close game if Mount Pleasant didn't have Andrea Lopriato. She has 16 points. Elsie Lang has 3, Tristan Scholl has 2, Kenna Lamb has 2. For the other Mount Pleasant points, only 7 points outside of Lopriato. Neither team shot a lot of free throws. Ottumwa was 0 of 2, and Mount Pleasant's 1 of 2 from the line. Foul trouble. Nellie Morgan has 3 fouls for Ottumwa. Nobody else for either team has more than 1. The Mount Pleasant press really gave Ottumwa fits for the first quarter and a half. Ottumwa's got to be close to 20 turnovers. I thought I heard the Mount Pleasant announcers over to my left say 19 late in that second quarter, and obviously the length of Mount Pleasant, they've got all their starters except for one at 5'9" or 5'10" or 5'11", and Ottumwa keeps getting trapped in corners, and they found some ways to break out of it at times, but just way too many turnovers in that first half. On a positive note, after being down 16-2 at the end of the first quarter, they only allowed the Panthers 7 points in the second quarter. Ottumwa, for the most part, has done a better job of rebounding misses on the defensive end and not giving Mount Pleasant a lot of second chance opportunities. There was one sequence where Mount Pleasant probably got 4 offensive rebounds but never did score, and outside of that, I can't think of a whole lot of offensive rebounds. The Panthers had 18 offensive boards in the first meeting. I think Ottumwa was doing better than that tonight, but the Bulldog turnovers have really hurt them in the first 16 minutes. Ottumwa's got to find a way to better take care of the ball and then just find a way to get some better looks on offense. They've missed a few open shots, a couple shots inside that should have gone down. Ottumwa's just got to keep working at it. The Bulldogs are going to have to learn how to play against tall teams. And Mount Pleasant is apparently tonight without 5'11" senior Jaden Brumbaugh, who averages 7.5 points and 8 rebounds a game. She did not appear in the first half. I'm not 100% sure what she looks like out of uniform, but she has not played in this game. And as tall as Mount Pleasant is, they can just put in somebody else who's 5'10", 5'11", and it doesn't seem to matter. But regardless of who's in the game, who's not in the game, Ottumwa's got to find a way to deal with the height, because over the course of, especially for our freshmen here, the next 3 seasons, they're going to play a lot of teams. They're going to run out players that are 5'10", 5'11", 6'0", 6'1", and you've got to learn how to play and be effective against those kinds of players. Some good news from Evans Middle School. At the end of the first quarter, the Bulldog boys leading Mount Pleasant 12-4, so the OHS boys off to a good start at home. That'll do it for the Benchwarmers halftime show. Let's take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the third quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Warehouse Barbecue. For great barbecue and cocktails in a fun, fast-paced environment, whether it's dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, they'll take care of you. Make sure to download the Warehouse Barbecue app and like Warehouse Barbecue on Facebook. By Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. Mount Pleasant 23, Ottumwa 2 as we begin the third quarter. Mount Pleasant has the ball. Bulldogs with Kraus, Yeager, Caldwell, Morgan, and Ransom on the floor. Mount Pleasant with Lamb, Shull, Lopriato, Scott, and Schimmelfennig. In the right corner, Shull, a quick three. In and out, no good, and a rebound to Caldwell. Nearly lost it, but Morgan gets it. So Mount Pleasant tried to get Shull open for a three in the corner, but it missed. And now Ottumwa trying to cut into a 21-point deficit. Left side to Yeager. Dribbles, gets it up top to Ransom. Ransom right side for Kraus. Kraus around to pick. And Mount Pleasant able to switch every screen. Caldwell right side. Back up high on the right to Kraus. Up top Morgan. Left side Yeager. Yeager gets it away from Shull. Cut off at the elbow. Up top Ransom. Right side Caldwell. In the corner Kraus. Camden brings it out. Lost the dribble. Players diving on the floor. Boy, a very quick held ball, and the arrow will keep it with Ottumwa. I'm not sure that ball was ever contested. I think the official on the far side simply lost sight of it. It looked like Mount Pleasant was coming up with it cleanly. Ottumwa catches a break there. Ransom inbound, leaping catch by Caldwell, gets it back to Yeager. Yeager to the right side for Kraus. Kraus up top for Ransom. Ransom right side to Morgan. Morgan looks underneath, now gets it free throw line, Yeager. Yeager left corner, Ransom. Addison will try a three. Off the rim, no. Caldwell had the rebound underneath, couldn't hang on to it. Lamb gets it up ahead to Lopriato. Mount Pleasant wants to run. Lopriato right side. Euro step in the lane, layup, no. Rebound pulled down by Yeager. Briley, one dribble, and then gets it over to Kraus. Yeager thought about trying to break out of the crowd, but then thought better of it. Minute and a half gone, nobody scored in the third quarter. Ottumwa still down 23-2. Ransom up top, poked out of her hands by Lopriato, who wins the race to the ball, and Ransom's called for a foul, which does break up what would have been a fast break and an easy layup. It's the second one on Addison. First foul of the half on either team. Kenna Lamb will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Nobody's looking for it. Now they get it in to Shull. Shull back between the circles. Round a pick to the right side, goes in the corner for Lamb underneath, tipped away from Shull, and Caldwell has a loose ball, but then threw it away. Lopriato gets it back. A whistle and a foul on the floor, no shot. And this foul is on Hunter Caldwell, her second. Maya Fuller back in for Ottumwa, replacing Caldwell. Lopriato will throw the inbounds pass. Got it right side for Scott, and the layup good. Boy, Ottumwa keeps falling asleep on the back door on those inbounds plays under the basket. Andy Scott, her first bucket, 25-2. Pressure against Kraus. Picked up her dribble. Someone's got to come help her. And a foul, finally, is called as Kraus tried to step through. Tristan Shull gets her second, first foul of the half on the Panthers. Ottumwa will inbound from the baseline again. It'll be Fuller. Mount Pleasant again setting up pressure. Inbound to Yeager, up ahead to Kraus, who bobbles it, manages to catch it, and bounces it to Yeager left side. Briley back to the center on dribble, knocked out of her hands, and loose ball picked up by Lopriato. Her own teammate in the way for a moment, and ended up missing the layup. The rebound tapped out all the way out of bounds. It goes back to Ottumwa. I think Kenna Lamb was in the way of Lopriato there as she was trying to drive in for what should have been an easy layup. And Ottumwa catches a break after turning it over. Fuller trying to get it in. Goes to Ransom. Over to Kraus. Camden. Her pass deflected and another turnover in the backcourt. Now Shull. Pull-up free throw line jumper too strong. And Kraus skies for the rebound. Dribbles out of a crowd into the front court right side across the timeline. And throws it to the center for Fuller, left side Yeager. Briley had it knocked out of her hands, but got it back. Goes underneath for Morgan. Turn around, tried to step through, and I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. We got deflected over to Ransom, but a whistle blew and a foul on Mount Pleasant. That'll be on Kate Schimmelfennig, her second, team foul number 2. And they say a shooting foul. That puts Nellie Morgan at the line. Nellie 52% on the season. 5:13 to go second quarter. First one here, no good. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. One more free throw for Morgan. And she knocks that one down. And that breaks a 20-0 run Mount Pleasant had been on since the first quarter. It's 25-3. Scholl across the timeline, right side for Scott to the free throw line, Lopriato, right corner Schimmelfennig. Ottumwa's in his zone right now. And Scott got stripped by Ransom. Addison Ransom tries to break out. Picked up her dribble and got called for a travel. Boy, if Addison had been able to look down court, I think that was Morgan running behind everybody, but didn't see her and then got double teamed shy of midcourt and traveled. Now Scholl, a long pass to the left corner, Schimmelfennig. Underneath, knocked away by Fuller out of bounds. They tried to get it to Lopriato on the left block, and Maya Fuller leaping in the way to deflect the pass. Kennedy Hugan back in, replacing Briley Yeager. Lopriato looking underneath through the inbounds. And gets it to a cutting Scholl, but her awkward layup no good. Morgan with the rebound and hit the deck, tied up by Scholl, and the arrow keeps it with Mount Pleasant. Boy, if the momentum of the player trying to cause the tie-up knocks over the other player, that should be a foul. Lopriato trying to get it in. Goes right side for Scott, towards the corner Schimmelfennig. Back to Scott on the wing. Brings it up top. Bulldogs now man-to-man. Left side to Lamb, skip pass right wing Schimmelfennig, off her hands and out of bounds. Since the first quarter, Ottumwa's defense has been pretty good. Elsie Lang back in for Mount Pleasant, replacing Schimmelfennig. Fuller to inbound from in front of the Mount Pleasant bench. Gets it into Kraus. Kraus under heavy pressure, double team, lost it, got it back. Pass deflected, run down by Hugan, but we're going the wrong way. Kennedy backed into the corner, back to Scott, knocked out of bounds by Mount Pleasant, and that's a bailout because it resets the 10-second count. Ottumwa cannot be retreating against this pressure. Now Fuller inbounding from the baseline, can't move, gets it into Ransom. Addison trying to get out of a double team, races up the right side and got called for a carry. She broke out but then couldn't control the dribble. Mount Pleasant now inbounding, Scholl. Goes up top for Lamb. Left side Lopriato. Lopriato skip it right side for Lamb. She'll try a three. Off the rim, no good. Lopriato had the rebound. Lost it out of bounds, they say last touched by Ottumwa. Not sure I understand that call. I didn't see how Ottumwa could have gotten a hand on that. Lopriato to throw the inbounds. Ottumwa's giving up some layups off this. They get it inside to Lamb. Fed it back to Lopriato. Fouled as she tried to reverse layup. And the Panthers are shooting 2. 4 minutes to go third quarter. If that's Ransom, that's her third. And it is. Team foul number 2 of the half. Lopriato's first free throw hits the front rim but falls through. 62% on the season. That's her 17th point. Chloe Bradley checks in, replacing Ransom. One more free throw for the leading scorer for the Panthers. Lopriato swishes that one. She's got 18, 3 off her average. 27-3 the score. Inbound to Kraus, back to Fuller. Long pass up ahead, Bradley with a nice catch, right side for Morgan. Morgan trying to drive on Lang, cut off. Pivots, kicks it out to Fuller, right side to Hugan. Kennedy a baseline drive, swings it back out to Morgan right side. Now to Fuller, drives, kicks it left wing to Kraus. In the corner, Chloe Bradley for 3. Count it! Chloe Bradley with a three-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Our first 3 of the night, Dogs make it 27-6, 3.5 to go in the third. Lob it right side is Mount Pleasant for Lang. Up top, Scholl tries to answer with a 3, off the rim, and then off the backboard and in. And it's 30-6. Hugan throws it back to Fuller. Left side for Kraus across the timeline. Slows it up. Throws it to the left corner. Bradley will try another three. That one partially blocked and pulled down by Lopriato. She's got a teammate way ahead of her but didn't see her. Now attacks into the lane, got to the rim, missed the layup. Nellie Morgan took the rebound away from her teammate, then gets it to Kraus. Kraus gets around a double team. Ottumwa could have numbers here. Camden, though, is fouled by Lang. That'll be the first on Lang, team foul number 3. Schimmelfennig back in for Mount Pleasant, replacing Schull. 2:49 third quarter. Ottumwa down 30-6. Maya Fuller will inbound right in front of her own bench, in front of Hunter Caldwell. Goes left side for Kraus. Kraus on the wing. Dribbles back up top. Over to the right side. Spins back to the left and bounces it to Fuller. Fuller dribbles in, goes in the corner, Hugan. Hugan hands it back to Fuller on the wing. Maya down to the baseline, trying to get it underneath, now throws it up top to Hugan instead. Hugan, not nearly knocked out of her hands, goes in the corner for Morgan. Tried to go to the wing for Kraus, stolen by Lamb, saves it to Schimmelfennig, and now Kate Schimmelfennig gets it to Lopriato at midcourt. Andrea Lopriato dribbling at the volleyball line. Fuller comes out to challenge. They go right wing for Scott. Skip it left side for Lang. Up top to Lamb. Back to Scott in the left corner, Lopriato. Back to Lang. Left side, two players in the same place. Schimmelfennig catches it, hands it to Lamb. Back right side to Scott. Shot fake. Baseline drive. Little runner. Too strong. Lamb has a weak side rebound, though. Gets it on the wing to Schimmelfennig. Up top, Lopriato. Shot fake. Drives in. Collision. Foul on the floor, and that'll be Nellie Morgan's fourth, and Lopriato still down in the lane. That was an awkward collision. Lopriato just now getting to her feet as her head coach Kurt Watson comes out to check on her. She's got a smile on her face. She's okay. Morgan gets her fourth foul. Again, just a step late getting over to help, and that's what sometimes causes awkward collisions on blocking fouls. Fuller and Morgan check out. Caldwell and Yeager are back in for OHS. Minute 41 to go. The foul was on the floor. Lopriato will throw the inbounds pass. Now the officials are discussing something here. Not sure what this is about. Unless somebody wants to argue it was a shooting foul, but I didn't think so. I'm not sure what they're discussing here. I think Ottumwa wanted some kind of ruling. Inbound to Lamb, gets off a three in the corner and hit it. Had a hand on her face, didn't matter. Kenna Lamb makes it 33-6. Inbound to Yeager. The trap comes. Under pressure, pivoting. Lost it out of bounds. There's two things that need to happen out of this game. The first one is Ottumwa needs to learn to not throw the inbounds pass into that corner against pressure. As this inbounds comes to Schimmelfennig, back underneath, and Caldwell tried to steal it from Lopriato, couldn't quite keep it from going out of bounds. The other thing Ottumwa needs to learn is what to do if they're trapped in the corner. As in, someone's got to come help. Lopriato looking to get it in. Into the corner, stolen by Kraus. Up ahead, Chloe Bradley. Bradley slows it up, fires across left side for Hugan. Hugan into the front court. Kennedy to the corner for Yeager. Back to the wing for Hugan. Kennedy, lob too tall in the lane for Caldwell. Pass deflected to Lang. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Ottumwa down 33-6. Lopriato right side for Scott. Into the corner and thrown away. Wanted to go to Schimmelfennig, and pass was thrown out of bounds in the corner. Good news is Ottumwa gets the ball back. Bad news is Mount Pleasant is pressing again. Caldwell gets it into Kraus. Quickly up ahead to Bradley. Lets it go into the front court to beat the defender, and then gathers it. Savvy move there by the senior. Now Kraus between the circles. Right side for Yeager. Fake right, now back left to Kraus to the corner Bradley. Shot fake, back out to Kraus. Camden right side for Yeager. Briley will look at a three. Back iron, no. Rebound to Scholl. Caldwell gets another tie-up, and the arrow gives it back to Ottumwa. 29 seconds to go in the third. Ottumwa down 33-6. Inbound in the corner to Kraus. Or Kraus inbounding in the corner to Bradley, to the wing Yeager. Up top for Hugen, right side Kraus. Kraus brings it out with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. And a whistle and an offensive foul. Is that away from the ball? That's on Hunter Caldwell for an illegal screen, and that's her third. So Morgan has 4, Ransom and Caldwell have 3 each. Mount Pleasant with 18 seconds to go in the quarter, leading 33-6. Lopriato in the midcourt circle. Yeager will come out to challenge. 10 seconds. Lopriato nearly lost the dribble. 8 seconds. Around a pick into the lane, and a collision, and a travel is called. Good defense by Ottumwa there. 3.8 seconds to go. Lopriato hit the deck hard again. Gets up slowly, but she'll stay in. Lopriato was going to throw the inbounds pass, but they called a travel. So Ottumwa's inbounding. Caldwell gets it into Kraus. Up ahead to Yeager. Yeager, half-court shot short. 33-6, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Mount Pleasant with the ball and the lead over your Ottumwa girls here in Mount Pleasant tonight, 33-6. Right corner, Kate Schimmelfennig. And that pass thrown into the backcourt. Did Ottumwa touch it? Kraus trying to win the race to it. Tried to pick it up in the lane and got fouled by Lopriato. So Camden Kraus with the hustle. Lopriato called for her first, team foul number 4. And Ottumwa will inbound on the baseline in the front court. I don't know. Kennedy Hugen might have deflected that pass. Kraus wasn't taking any chances that they were going to get an over and back call and ended up drawing the foul. Gets an inbound right side of the lane, her to Caldwell, but her jumper blocked, and Mount Pleasant back the other way. Boy, a shot fake there would have been probably a good thing. Kenna Lamb throw it left side for Scholl. Scholl back to the corner for Lamb, open for a 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound volleyballed out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant. 7:26 to go. Ottumwa down 33-6. Trailing by 27. It'd take 8 more Mount Pleasant points to get a running clock. Lopriato trying to get it in, still looking. And a 5-second call. So Ottumwa forces a turnover. Caldwell inbound. Goes left side for Kraus, quickly up ahead to Yeager. Could be a 2-on-2 here. Yeager down the lane, kicking on the wing. Hugen, a shot fake. A drive cut off. Lob it, tough catch by Ransom outside the lane, triple teamed, out to Hugen. Free throw line, Yeager with the bobble and a catch, top of the key. Right side of the lane, Ransom goes left, pulls up in the lane, no good, got her on rebound, put back good. Addison Ransom finally gets on the board, her first bucket, 33-8. Now into the front court is Scholl. Bounce it right side for Lopriato. Lob it over the head of Lang, and the weak side loose ball run down by Lamb. Pressured by Ransom, but too closely, and that'll be a push foul on Ottumwa. And Addison Ransom just got her 4th. Team foul number 5, so Ransom and Morgan both with 4 fouls. So they say that's team foul number 6 on Ottumwa. Inbound to the corner, Schimmelfennig. Try to throw it underneath, and Kraus stole it. Ottumwa's forcing turnovers defensively. Kraus racing all the way ahead, trying to go coast to coast, and she's fouled on the layup try. She'll shoot 2. Boy, Ottumwa coming out the aggressor here in the 4th quarter. Kenna Lamb gets her first, team foul number 5 on the Panthers. Kraus at the line, 46% on the season. Ottumwa's 1 of 4 in the game tonight. Camden's first one here is in and out, no good. Again, free throws for Ottumwa brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. 6:36 to go. Second free throw didn't get the roll. Rebound, though, saved by Yeager to Caldwell. Kick it up top for Hugan. Left wing to Kraus. Back up top to Yeager. Dribbles right, cut off at the elbow, and her pass knocked away, but Ransom gets it back right at the free throw line. Now drives left, puts it up, and Ransom got fouled. Addison will shoot 2. With the way this 4th quarter has gone, you wouldn't know Ottumwa was down big. Tristan Shull just got her 3rd foul, team foul number 6 on the Panthers. Ransom at the line, 42% on the season. First one here, off the rim, no good. Well, Ottumwa, and Ransom specifically, was great from the line in the game last Tuesday against Dowling, but then the Bulldogs were anything but against Des Moines Lincoln on Friday, and they're only 1 for 7 now from the line tonight. Second one by Ransom, got the second, make it 2 for 8. Or no, they're going to wipe it off on a lane violation. Mount Pleasant wants a timeout, 6:20 to go, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Mount Pleasant timeout, Ottumwa sets up full court pressure. They get it into Lamb, does Mount Pleasant. Now back to Lopriato, and the Bulldogs back off, set up man-to-man. Lopriato, right side for Andy Scott. Trying to drive to the baseline, cut off, throw it out on the wing to Shull. Shull around a pick, pulls up, goes right side back to Lopriato. Caldwell right on her. Throws it in the corner for Lamb. Lamb back in the wing, ball knocked loose, and it'll be out of bounds off Ottumwa back to Mount Pleasant. Boy, Mount Pleasant missed that ball, and if Kraus could have gotten more than a fingertip on it, she'd have had a free run to the other end. Now a lob in the inbounds, Caldwell knocks it away, but Shull gets it back to the wing. Lopriato drives in, crossover dribble, and her shot blocked, I think, by Yeager, and Ransom ends up with the ball. Ottumwa continuing to step up defensively here in the 4th quarter. Ball goes left corner for Hugan. Out to the wing, back in the corner, Caldwell. Now underneath to Ransom. Turnaround off the glass and good from the left side. Addison Ransom heating up. She's got 4. 33-10. Shull going right to left. Now down the left side of the lane and threw it away underneath, and Kraus picks it off. Camden picked up her dribble, goes right side in the backcourt to Yeager. Picked up her dribble, needs some help. Lob it back over the head of Kraus and out of bounds. When Ottumwa's still having trouble at times picking up their dribble in bad places, but then it gets compounded when teammates don't come and help out. Now a backdoor cut by Lamb on the inbounds pass, catches the baseball pass from Lopriato and lays it in. And it's 35-10. Kraus across the timeline to Yeager. Right side. Her pass underneath knocked away and stolen, and then Lamb somehow got it ahead to Lopriato, even though Kraus deflected it. Lopriato's layup good, and she's fouled. First foul on Kraus. Nellie Morgan and Maya Fuller back in, replacing Yeager and Caldwell. Both Morgan and Ransom are on the floor with 4 fouls and 4:51 to go. Lopriato at the line, 2 of 2 on the night, 62% on the season. The free throw rolls in. She's got 21 right on her average, and it's 38-10. Inbound to Ransom, hands it back to Fuller, up ahead, and it's stolen by Lopriato, but then off her leg and out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Boy, I thought Fuller got hit in the face as she made that pass up ahead. Inbound to Kraus. Kraus picked up in midcourt by Lamb. Goes left side, got around her. Kick it left wing to Fuller. Fuller down to the baseline. Kick it back out to Hugan. Hugan had it knocked out of her hands but rescues it, then had it poked out again, and it's picked up by Scott. Morgan racing down, trying to defend, and committed the foul, and Nellie Morgan fouls out of the game as Scott will go to the line. At the 4:26 mark. So Andy Scott will go to the line, 53% shooter. Chloe Bradley in for Morgan here. Morgan tonight ends with 1 point. Scott shooting 2. First one is good. Her third point of the night, 39-10. One more free throw for the sophomore. Puts it up and made them both. 40-10. Ottumwa down 30. Ottumwa had a bit of a surge there to start this fourth quarter, but Mount Pleasant on a 7-0 run. Kraus goes left side for Bradley to the corner Fuller. Back to Bradley on the wing. Brings it up top on the dribble. Right side to Kraus. Kraus looking underneath, goes in the corner for Hugan. Hugan had it knocked out of her hands, got it back, tried to get it to Kraus, and it's out of bounds on the far side back to Mount Pleasant. Elsie Lang back in for the Panthers. 4 minutes to go. Mount Pleasant up 30, and you're kind of wondering when is Kurt Watson going to clear his bench here. How much more time do your starters need when you're up 30 points under 4 to go? Right side for Lamb. And Hugan deflected the ball. Lamb got it back and went up top to Lopriato. Left side for Scott. Dribbles up top there. Right side for Lamb. A 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. And Kraus the rebound in traffic. Camden gets it up ahead. Ransom grabbed it in midcourt. Got it to Kraus on the right. To the corner. Chloe Bradley tries another 3. Too strong. Rebound to Lang. Up ahead to Lopriato. Panthers want to run. Lopriato down the right side, bounce it across to Lamb, short arm the layup, got her on rebound and fouled on the putback by Bradley with 3:17 to go. Second on Bradley, team foul number 9 on Ottumwa. Lamb's first free throw, no good. Lamb only 52% from the line. Still 40-10, 3:17 to go. Second free throw off the rim, no, but Schimmelfennig the rebound and fouled on the putback, and who's this on? They say it's on Ransom, and she's fouled out with 3:15 to go, and she's saying I was straight up and down. So Ransom ends her night with 4 points. Hunter Caldwell back in. Schimmelfennig 63% from the free throw line. First one up and good. One more free throw for Schimmelfennig. She'll check out if she makes it. Puts it up, knocked it down. Alexa Fuller, a 5'9" freshman, comes in. So even when Mount Pleasant starts going deeper in their bench, they're bringing in players that are tall. 42-10. Football-like score. 3:10 to go. Kraus between the circles. Goes left, poked out of her hands and gets it back. And nearly lost it, but Fuller picks it up at the volleyball line. Fuller around to pick, lob it on the back door. Kraus wide open, layup good. Maya Fuller with a nice pass. Camden Kraus has her first bucket of the night, 42-12. Lamb into the front court for the Panthers. Right side for Lopriato. No idea why she's still in this game. Left side for Fuller. Up top, Lang. Right side for Scott. Shot fake. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper, no good. Lopriato got the rebound, though, and the putback there. 23 for Lopriato. Especially, Lopriato's hit the deck hard twice in this game and has managed to get up from it. Why would you risk injury, especially this late in the season? Mount Pleasant's got postseason to get ready for. Bradley, right wing, skip it left side for Fuller. Towards the corner, Hugan. Lob it underneath. Tough catch by Caldwell. Pivot, double team comes. Dribbles it, bounce across to Bradley. Out to Kraus. Up top, Fuller. Drives left, kick it in the corner. Hugan got open for a three. Back iron, no. Rebound to Lopriato. Man, Ottumwa with great ball movement that possession. Just couldn't get the shot to fall. Under 2 to go. Lopriato backs it out. Mount Pleasant going to get a couple more subs in here. They should probably call timeout as Hugan knocks the ball out of bounds, and that'll get the substitutions. Riley Yeager and Veda Monahan coming in for Ottumwa, and Mount Pleasant now with 3 subs. As Charisse Alwerda checks in, a 5'3" freshman. Tori Wilson, a 5'6" freshman, is in. And Busy Rickman, a 5'7" freshman's in. On the left side, Caldwell knocking it away. Mount Pleasant gets it left wing back to Alwerda. Down low. And falling down and losing it out of bounds on the far side, I think, was Tori Wilson. Or no, that's Elsie Lang. Minute 37 to go. Ottumwa down 44-12. Mount Pleasant now with 5 reserves in there. Fuller goes left side for Yeager. Yeager penetrates. A little runner in the lane, off the glass, a little too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Lang. Lang racing into the front court, slows it up on the wing as Chloe Bradley got back. Dribbles up top through it right side, Alwerda bobbles but grabs it. And a timeout, Mount Pleasant, substitution timeout here. That'll bring in Juliana Burns, a 5'10" sophomore. Now Alexa Fuller will inbound. Don't have Fuller guarding Fuller. That's what should happen here, but just for the poetic part of it. Now Wilson right wing. Skip it left side. Maya Fuller knocks it away. It goes out of bounds on the far side with 1:01 to go. So Ottumwa has Maya Fuller, Chloe Bradley, Veda Monahan, Briley Yeager, and Hunter Caldwell on the floor for this final stretch. Inbound goes left side for Burns. Dribbles it out and hands off to Alwerda. Picked up her dribble. Throws it up top for Burns. Back to Alwerda, low pass, but she manages to gather. Dribbles right, picked up her dribble, goes on the wing for Wilson. Into the corner for Rickman, drives in, backs out. Yeager all over her and poked it out of her hands and out of bounds. 37.2 remaining. Inbound right side to Burns. Ottumwa's defense after the first quarter been pretty good. Yeager nearly had a steal. Rickman under heavy pressure from Yeager. Dribbles right, picked up her dribble, hands it to Alwerda, who brings it up top. I'm not sure Mount Pleasant's looking for a shot here, but now they go in the lane to Burns. Pass kicked out and stolen by Fuller. Fuller racing into the front court, slows it up, tried to feed it across the lane. It's all the way out of bounds in the far corner. And Mount Pleasant ball with only 9.3 seconds to go. Alwerda in the backcourt, picked up her dribble, and they don't even have to get it across the timeline, and time will run out. Final score, Mount Pleasant 44, Ottumwa 12. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made-in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Mount Pleasant, where your Ottumwa girls fall by a final of 44-12. Scoring in the game for Ottumwa: Addison Ransom had 4, Chloe Bradley with 3, Camden Krause with 2, Maya Fuller with 2, Nellie Morgan with 1. For Mount Pleasant, it was pretty much the Andrea Lopriato show. She had 23 points, 7 for Kenna Lamb, 5 for Tristan Schull, 4 for Andy Scott, 3 for Elsie Lang, 2 for Kate Schimmelfennig. Free throws in the game, Ottumwa not good tonight, just 1 of 7. Mount Pleasant was 8 of 11. So the Bulldogs fall to 6-15. They've got a 22nd game still to play in the regular season. They'll be at top 5 Des Moines Roosevelt Friday night. Well, Mount Pleasant, they have one more game left in their regular season, as they are 10-10, and they will play Fairfield here in Mount Pleasant to wrap up their regular season on Friday. Bulldogs, if you're looking for positives tonight, after the first quarter they were down 16-2. Ottumwa's defense was better for the final 3 quarters. They didn't give up nearly as many offensive rebounds, I don't believe, as they did the first time they played Mount Pleasant, but the offense obviously struggled all night, and Ottumwa's going to have to find something. It's not going to get any easier when we go to Roosevelt Friday night. We know that. But we'll find out on Wednesday, or maybe Tuesday night, but more likely Wednesday, who and where Ottumwa will be playing in the first round of the regional playoffs. We're hoping for a 4-5 matchup on Wednesday the 16th, whether that game would be in Ottumwa, the Bulldogs getting a 4-seater on the road, Ottumwa a 5 playing out of 4, and a game that Ottumwa would have a chance to be competitive in. But if Ottumwa wants to compete in that game, they're going to have to work on some things offensively and get better at that between now and next week. They've only got one more game to do it. And again, playing Roosevelt's a tough tune-up for the postseason, if you will. But we'll see what happens when the pairings come out later this week. So our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball will be Friday night, Bulldog girls and boys on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt. Girls wrapping up the regular season. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. By the way, at last check, the Ottumwa boys led Mount Pleasant in Ottumwa 18-17 at the half. Haven't had an update since then. Oh, just got one from Craig. At the end of the third quarter, Ottumwa leading Mount Pleasant in boys 32-23. So hopefully Neil Hartz's boys can wrap up a victory at home versus Mount Pleasant tonight. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time. Meridian Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, Canteen Lunch in the Alley, David Wildbrenner with Allstate Insurance, Benchwarmers, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. And before we do our sign-off here, I also want to mention we've got Bulldog basketball Friday night, and then Saturday on the stations of Ottumwa Radio, we will have updates from District Wrestling, and I will be in Iowa City at City High to do the updates for the Ottumwa wrestlers as they compete for the right to go to the state meet. So those Saturday reports begin in the 11 o'clock hour. My reports for Class 3A will be right around 45 after the hour, and the District Wrestling meets begin at noon on Saturday. So we'll have updates on Twitter, on Facebook, and on the air on the stations of Ottumwa Radio. So be sure to check those out on Saturday. Finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Friday night when the Bulldog girls and boys play at Des Moines Roosevelt. Until then, good night, everybody.